guys, yeah, welcome to DSSG Nation. So if this is your first time watching the video from DSSG Nation, please make sure you subscribe and hit the bell button so we can notify you whenever we create a new video. So today we are going to be giving a quick summary on the vertebral column. So pick your paper and the pen and let's get started. Hi guys. Welcome back. So we said we are going to be talking about the vertebral column. The vertebral column. The vertebral column. Now, this vertebral column, what is that? The vertebral column is actually that structure of the body that layman used to call the spinal cord. So it's just some kind of erroneous belief that this backbone is called the spinal cord. No, it is called the vertebral column. And on the other hand, it is protecting the spinal cord, just like the skull is protecting the brain. So that is just the relationship between the spinal cord and the vertebral column. So the vertebral column can also be called the backbone. So and it is protecting the what? It is protecting the spinal cord, just like the brain is protecting the what? The brain. I mean, the skull is protecting the brain. And after that, because it's also called the backbone, if we have to talk about its location, you can just say it is located posterior medially. So posterior medially means what? Posterior medially. Or if it is located in the posterior medial part of the body. Posterior medial part of the what? Of the body. So what's the meaning of that? Posterior means back. So it's the backbone. So it's located at the back. And it says medial. Medial means at the mid side of the back, just at this point. So the posterior medial. Posterior means behind, and medial means just at the center. So you can just use that for the location. So it is located at the posterior medial part of the what? Of the body. And after that, for an average man, the length or the size of the what? Of the vertebral column is about 70 centimeter. 70 centimeter. And the vertebral column, the bones at the posterior medial part of the body, so they are about 33. So we have about what? About 33 bones. So these bones, they have different segments or regions. So and that will lead us to what we call what? The regions of the vertebral column. The region of the vertebral column. So let me quickly change my marker so we can continue. Very simple, please. Yeah, thanks for staying tuned. Now, these are the regions of what? Of the vertebral column. So the regions of the vertebral column is tied with what? Cervical vertebra. Cervical vertebra. Cervical. So after that, we have the thoracic. Thoracic. So after that, we have the lumbar. So after the lumbar, we have the sacral. Sacral. And finally, we have the coccyx. So now, these are the regions of the spinal cord. So what is the meaning of all these guys? So we said the vertebral column is the backbone. So the backbone starts from the what? From the nape or from the base of this head, the base of the head. So it started from somewhere we call the foramen magnum. Yes, but I don't want to be talking about foramen magnum now. While discussing the details of the bones of the skull and this spinal cord proper, we are going to be talking about different structures. But for now, let's just make this a summary. Now, okay, it starts from the what? From the base of the head, and that starts with the what? Neck. Now, the neck in anatomy is called cervix. So, and due to that, those spinal cord, it's a mistake. So, those vertebral column found at the base of the head. So, they are called the what? They are called the cervical vertebra. So, those vertebrae are called what? Cervical vertebra. And after the neck, you are going to have the chest. And the chest is also known as the thoracic cage. So, at the back of this chest, so those bones that are there, they are called the thoracic vertebra. So after that, we have the lumbar region right here. So the lumbar region right here. So they have the lumbar vertebra, and sacral is just below the lumbar, and the coccyx is from the tail. So these are the regions of the what? The regions of the vertebral column. Now, these guys, we said they have 33 bones all together. So that will leave us with a calculation. How many cervical vertebrae do we have? How many thoracic? How many lumbar? How many sacral? And how many coccyx? So everything must be equal to the bones. Now, let's start the calculation. For this cervical vertebra, we have 7. So 7 bones. And then for the thoracic, we have 12. And then for the lumbar, we have 5. And then the sacral is 5, while the coccyx is 4. Now, 7 plus 12 is going to give you 19. So 19 plus 5 will give you 24. So 24 plus 5 is going to give you 29. And then 29 plus 4 will give you 33 bones. Now, how do you remember all these guys, all these figures? How are you going to cram them? You don't need to trust me. You just have to remember the first 3. And the last 2 very easy. You have to remember these, and these. Then you can just say 5, 4. You can embed that within your mind. Now, how do you remember this first 3? Just remember the meal times. So, for our breakfast proper. So, it should occur, should take place like 7 a.m. 7 what? 7 a.m. And then go to the lunch. Lunch should occur around 12. So, 12 p.m. Sorry. So, 12 noon. And then what about the dinner? The dinner should occur by 5. So, 5 p.m. So the 7 is the what? Is the cervical vertebra. The 12, the lunch, 12 is for the thoracic, and then the 5 is for the what? Is for the lumbar. Now, if you find that difficult, I'm still going to give you another cheat. But let's just explain this word first and then talk about the second cheat for remembering the numbers of the what? Of the vertebra. So, stay tuned. Yeah, welcome back. So talking about the region of the vertebral column, the regions of the what? Of the vertebral column. So we said we have 5 or 6. Now, the first one is called the what? The cervical vertebra. Cervical vertebra. So then we have the next one, they are called the what? The thoracic vertebra. Thoracic vertebra. And the next one they are called the lumbar vertebra. The lumbar vertebra. Next one called the sacral vertebra, and the last one I call the coccyx. Coccyx. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So 5 regions. Now we said this guy right here is 7. So made up of 7 bones. So and then the thoracic 12 bones, and then the lumbar, that is what? The lumbar is 5 too. So 5 bones, and then we have the sacral 5 bones as well. And then we have the coccyx 4 bones. Now, to remember this, we use the what? The dinner, the meal times. But if you can't remember that, just come in with a clock. So your walk clock to be precise. So you have your 12, your 1, your 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. Now, you have the origin here, so I call it the axis. Now, what you are going to do, you just make sure to remember 7. Once you remember 7, just keep adding 5 on the clock. So if you remember the 7 right here, so for this 7, that is what? That is the cervical vertebra. Now count 5. So we are going to be on 8 o'clock, 2, 3, 4, 5. That is 12. And that is for what? For the cervical. So an interval of 5 hours. That is what you have to keep counting. That will give you the next one, which is 12. Then add another 5 to it as well. So we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And now you are going to be right here. So the next one will still be what? Be 5. And then you have another 5, you repeat it again. And then 4 will be the last one. So that is how to use the clock to remember. And now, some of these bones are fixed. So, which means we are not going to have 33 again. Because if 2 things fixed to become 1, it's going to reduce the total number. So what is the total number of what? Of the vertebral column, or the vertebra to be precise. Now, this sacral, it is going to fuse to become 1 in later life. And this coccyx is going to fuse to become another 1. Which means we are going to have, we're going to be left with 7 plus 12 plus 5 plus 1 plus 1. So our 7 plus 12 is going to give us 19, plus our 5 plus 1 will give us 6, plus 1 will give us 7. That is 19 plus 7. That will give us 26 bones in total. So that is that about the summary of the what? Of the vertebral column. And I take it that you enjoyed the video. So if you do, make sure to give it a thumbs up. And if this is the first time watching a video from DSS Generation, please make sure to subscribe and click the bell button so we can notify you when we create a video. Bye guys.